Must have been a fox, Abe said, drawing a tired breath. Came in and opened the damn gate. They can do that? Norm asked, his voice tinged with disbelief. Abe nodded, running his fingers over the metal latch. They're clever. Used his paws and mouth, he muttered, noting the faint scratches. Waited and caught them while they were sleeping. Poor chickens, Norm said, glancing at the coop. His eyes lingered on that open hatch, as if hoping to see one of them wandering out, unharmed. Abe grunted, rubbing his temple. 12 chickens, gone. One fox ate 12 chickens? Abe's expression darkened as he bent down and picked up a large grey feather, distinctly not from a chicken. He frowned. Foxes don't eat 'em all. Just kill 'em for fun. Sometimes they'll pick off a chicken, come back, and do it again. Like their own damn supermarket. That's so terrible. Abe grimaced. Check inside, see if any survived. No, I can't, Norm protested, his voice wavering. You do it. Either you or me, Abe said, walking off to inspect the fence. You don't want to check on your friend? Oh, jeez. Norm's face fell. Hutch was the one chicken he'd named, a scruffy bird with black feathers that reminded him of their old dog. Abe had warned him not to get attached. Chickens ain't pets, he'd said, but Norm couldn't help it. Hutch was different, friendly, curious, always sniffing around like he had a personality. I don't see him out here, Abe nodded, his tone softer than usual. He knew Norm had a habit of latching onto things, random objects, stray animals, and especially that chook. It was harmless, mostly, but Abe had seen it before. But Abe didn't dig, though. Some things were better left alone. Norm huffed and dropped to his hands and knees. The coop reeked of blood and feathers. He fought back nausea as he crawled inside, the cramped space scraping against his shoulders. Dim light filtered through the open hatch, barely illuminating the carnage. Hutchie, you in here? Norm asked and crawled inside. Abe circled the fence, noting holes where a fox or something else could slip through. He spotted a cluster of black feathers near the base of the fence, matted with blood, but not torn. Hutch's feathers. He pocketed a few, his eyes catching something unusual. Another pigeon feather, iridescent and out of place. He held it up to the light, frowning. Pigeons don't belong out here, not in the middle of nowhere, not with predators around. Inside the coop, Norm's voice trembled. God, its head, it's gone. That's what they do, Abe called back. Bite hard, move on to the next. One after another, till nothing's left. Norm stifled a cry as he encountered more bodies, some headless, others torn apart. They're all dead, Abe. Nothing's alive in here. Abe stopped his search, shaking his head. Get out, Normie. We'll fix the latch and patch the fence. Norm's voice quivered again. Abe, I found something. Abe crouched by the hatch, peering in. Norm emerged clutching a stiff, lifeless form. He dropped it onto the grass with a hollow thud. It was the fox. Holy moly, Norm whispered. His fox's body was desiccated, its insides seemingly sucked dry. Its fur clung to a brittle frame as if it had been dead for weeks. The chickens must have fought back, Norm said, though his voice lacked conviction. Abe shook his head. No, chickens didn't do this. They stood in silence, staring at the hollow shell of a predator. Abe picked up the pigeon feather again, his brow furrowed. Something else was here, he muttered. Norm glanced at the coop, then at the fields beyond. The wind rustled the crops, carrying with it a faint, almost imperceptible coo. He thought of Hutch, hoping against hope that the scruffy chicken had somehow escaped. Maybe he'd fought back. Maybe he'd run off into the fields, hiding until it was safe. Abe noticed a look in Norm's eyes and sighed. Don't get your hopes up, Normie. Chickens don't survive foxes. Or whatever this was. Norm didn't respond. He just stared at the horizon. The trees swayed gently in the breeze. Somewhere out there, he thought, Hutch might still be alive, and if he was, Norm would find him.